Hello, 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 hello. Welcome back to Bloodborne. So, yeah, got an insight. So if you gain insight, typically what most people do, discover the cleric beast, which whenever you discover a boss, you get insight, which is the little eye symbol in the top corner there, underneath your blood echoes. And then you get killed. You come back here, and you need at least one insight for the doll to wake up, and you also get these two items. Anyway. The items in question: consume insight to ring the beckoning bell to enlist the cooperation of hunters from all worlds. So you can like summon people, which is good. Silence in blank, which ends forms of cooperation. So you can kick people out. And we got this up here: consume insight and ring the old hunter bell to enlist cooperations for old hunters. So that's for summoning. So one's for summoning and one's for helping, I guess you'd call it. See, we got. Let's read the lore, I guess. Beckoning bell. Great old bell discovered in the underground labyrinth. Its ring resonates across worlds, and the first hunter used it as a special signal to call hunters from other worlds to cross the gap and cooperate. A human must use insight to ring this uncanny bell, but the benefits of cross-world cooperation are many. Hunters link by the resonance bells with special encoded timbers. This inaudible burst disrupts such resonance, fire to end cooperation and to prevent further cooperation. Firing does not disrupt the resonance of a sinister bell. Did I get a sinister bell? I don't think I did. Huh. Whatevs. Whatevs. Where's German moved to? I don't know. It don't matter. Anyway. Let's pop these souls here. Oh, wait. Scroll. I did that wrong. Oh, wait, I can use all of them at once, can't I? Yeah, that's good to me. And because we got the Hunter's Saw badge, an extra messenger in this little thing. So we can acquire, and look at that. We've got a weapon, we've got all starter weapons and a saw spear, hunter pistols, you know, good shit, good shit, good shit. But we won't be buying them. Actually, I will sell my shit weapon though. Saw spear, get the fuck.
Hello, good hunter. I am a doll, here in this dream to look after you. Honorable hunter, pursue the echoes of blood, and I will channel them into your strength. You will hunt beasts, and I will be here for you to embolden your sickly spirit.
Channel blood echoes. Don't mind if I do. Use blood echoes to raise your stats and level up.
Very well. Let the echoes become your strength. Let me stand close. Now shut your eyes.
So what I want to do is see how many times I can level up. 9. That's good. That's good. That's good. Okay, so I want to get my skill up to 12, and that will leave it at that. Since it doesn't really matter too much, I'll put that up to 12 for now. Oh, yeah, put it up to 12 now and put our vitality up. Yeah, that'll do. That'll do.
Farewell, good hunter. May you find your worth in the waking world.
So let's see.
Welcome. What is it?
What is it do I desire? I want to talk. Let's see what you've got to say.
Did you speak with German? He was a hunter long, long ago, but now serves only to advise them. He is obscure, unseen in the dreaming world. Still, he stays here, in this dream. Such is his purpose. Ah, the little ones, inhabitants of the dream. They find hunters like yourself, worship and serve them. Speak words they do not. But still, aren't they sweet? Ah,
Okay.
farewell, good.
Alright, so let's just jump onto our little equipment here. So, we've got the Hunter's Hat, which gives us more defense, so we'll definitely equip that. Let's just read the lore for this. So, Black Hood. Hood worn upon the awakening to the nightmare of blood and beasts. Perhaps its wearer had to stay out of sight and travelled by the cover of darkness. Without memory, who will ever know? Put on this Hunter Hat. One of the standard articles of the Hunter attire fashioned at the workshop. A fine piece of Hunter attire that provides stable defense to anyone facing Yharnam's beastly threat. Recognisable by its withered feathers, this cap is fashioned after one of the old hunters. Okay, foreign garb. Clothing worn upon awakening of blood and nightmare of blood and beasts. Not typical clothing for Yharnam. Perhaps it's of foreign origin. It is said after all, the traveller came to Yharnam from afar. Without memory, who will ever know? One of the standard articles of Hunter attire fashioned at the workshop, accompanied with a short cape to wipe away the blood. A fine piece of Hunter attire that provides stable defense to anyone facing Yharnam's beastly threat. Allows one to stalk beasts unannounced by the cover at night. Sullied bandage. Bandage worn upon awakening for blood. Terribly worn and unsanitary. Faint memory calls the blood administration involving transfusion of unknown blood. Not long after the nightmare began. And that seems to say that's the same as the other one. Foreign trousers, yeah, same as the other one. So yeah, okay. Okay, let's have a look. Read our weapon. Saw cleaver. One of the trick weapons of the workshop, commonly used in the hunting business. This saw, effective at drawing the blood of beasts, transforms into a long cleaver that makes use of centrifugal force. The saw is set with bloodletting teeth. Has become a symbol of the hunt, and only grows in its effectiveness the more grotesque and transformed the beast. Pistol made at the workshop for hunters stalking beast. Hunter firearms are specifically crafted to employ quicksilver bullets infused with the wielder's own blood, boosting damage against beasts. The pistol is a quicker draw than the blunderbuss, allowing for speedier responses to attacks. Common torch formed by wrapping a pine resin drenched cloth around the end of a long stick. The hunters choose torches not only because the hunt leads them to the darkest nooks, but also because certain creatures they encounter are possessed of a deadly fear of flame. That's not too bad, I guess. Not too bad. Okay, do we have a... Okay, where is it? Do we have a workshop? Here it is. Is this it? Fortify weapons. Fortify using bloodstones. Oh, I need to use the bloodstones for this. Okay, so... Saw cleaver. Need 3 to get it to +1, and Thor Cleaver +2. That should do us for a while. In fact, that should do us until we get the weapon we want. Because initially I was going to be like, yeah, let's not upgrade any weapons. But now I'm kind of like, yeah, well, maybe we should. Sell our pebbles. We don't need them. And there's also this one up here is for insight. Buy with insight, make trades with messengers using insight. And they smell. Ring this bell to summon. Ring this bell to help hunters in other worlds. So this is the one where we get summoned. We'll read that since we're playing offline. It's not of any use to us. So, small bell discovered in the underground labyrinth. This ring resonates across worlds. With the first first hunter who used it as a special signal to call hunters. This bell resonates with... Okay, I think I had the same... Yeah, as we play the game, we'll get more shit in there. Now, where's Gearman? Is he back over here having a nap? Stump messenger. Stump appears linked to Nightmare, but there are no messengers. Not sure where German is, unless he's not here for this particular first meeting with the doll. Sit hunters using the optimal resonance bell. Okay, fuck it. Let's jump on it then. Central Yarnum. You have anything new to say?
Across the valley to the east of Yarnum, deep within, I haven't that.
Okay, he doesn't. So look at that. We've now dressed as the guy in the box art, except my ginger hair is poking through. If I remember correctly, I think you can actually summon Begast Coin here. I can't remember. Beckoning Bell. Use. I think. Oh, have I got a password on? But love. At least I thought you could summon Gascoigne here. Maybe I was mistaken. Nah, well actually no, I'm not, I know you can. Maybe I needed to do something first. Fuck it. Well, it don't matter. Fuck it. Let's go in there. Go in and kick some ass. get our insight refunded as well, which is nice. Well, I was trying to riposte him then. It can be done. Sure, you can. Oh, I got lock on. Did me dirty there. Oh well. Not the cleanest fight with them, but whatever. Definitely could have done 10 times better. Oh yeah, I saw it on a badge. I should read these, shouldn't I? Call these over. Why is that in the key section? Alright, okay, saw hunter badge. Badge crafted long ago at the workshop attests to one's prowess as a hunter of the beasts. The workshop is gone, and no group recognizes this meaningless badge except the messengers in the bath, who understand its profundity. Certain things can only be entrusted with a hunter in the possession of this badge, or so they believe. One of the badges crafted by the Healing Church, the silver sword, is a symbol of a church hunter. Ludwig was the first of many of the Healing Church hunters to come, many of whom were clerics. As it was, clerics transformed into the most hideous beasts. Old hunter bell. One of the resonating bells that cross the gaps of worlds. This bell is cracked and is stained with the blood of beasts. A human must expend insight to ring this uncanny bell. The old hunters, who have long passed from the dream but cannot forget the feeling of the hunt, rely upon messengers to relay their thoughts. Ring this bell at their side, and they are certain to give a listen. For the night is long and unchanging. Oh, right. So I needed to ring that to get gas coin. Huh, okay. Okay. That explains that. Just using the wrong bell. Oh yeah. Could do with more quicksilver bullets though, because Ash here is running out. Yes, I can. That's good. Alright, we'll see how this turns out. I'm not very good against Gascoigne, but... well, that's all I can say. I'm not very good against Gascoigne.
Beasts all over the shop. You'll be one of them, sooner or later.
Okay, I can't tell when his attacks are. Also, Graveyard is not a good place to fight. That should have been a backstab.
What's that smell? The sweet blood. Oh, it sings to me. It's enough to make a man sick.
Wow, that fucking... I've never seen that attack before. I was about to call bullshit on that fucking... hey, I've got no health, but I'm gonna kill you anyway. We're gonna have a bad... this is gonna be a really bad playthrough. I had to cheese it with fucking... I had to cheese it with oil urns. I couldn't even get a backstab, and I did everything in my power to get the backstab. That's fucked up. Red jeweled brooch. It's her. No, the Viola, whatever her name is. We can actually use the game blood gem droplet. I won't do that. That's mean. A woman's bright red brooch engraved with the name Viola. Perhaps a jewel is a gift from a hunter. Used to change into a droplet of blood gem that fortifies any weapon. With a proper workshop tool, various weapons can be fortified. Blood gem workshop tool. Cathedral Ward. What's this thing called? Odin Tomb Key. Key to the gate that blocks the Tomb of Odin. Beyond the tomb, Odin Chapel can be found in the centre of the Cathedral Ward. Only today the church is abandoned, and some say that the residents of Odin have gone mad. Oh, look at that, we've got 10 inside, that's pretty funny. Blood Gem Workshop Tool. A misplaced workshop tool from the Hunter's Dream. The hunter who retrieves this can fortify weapons by kneading blood gems into them. Blood gems add properties to the weapon when used to fortify them, as blood gems define an organism. As blood defines an organism.
Oh, you must be a hunter. Very sorry. The incense must have masked your scent. Good, good. I've been waiting for one of your ilk. These hunts have everyone all locked up inside, waiting for it to end. It always does, always has, you know, since forever. But it won't end nicely, not this time. Even some folks hiding inside are going bad. The screams of women folk, the stench of blood, the snarls of beasts, none of them's too uncommon now. Yarnum's done for, I tell ya. But if you spot anyone with their wits about 'em, tell 'em about this here Erden Chapel. They'll be safe here. The incense wards off the beasts. Spread the word. Tell 'em to come on over, if you wouldn't mind. I know I shouldn't be asking you, but if you happen upon someone while hunting, tell them about this here Erden Chapel, if they seem worth being told, that is. Oh, and I do sincerely hope they are. I know I shouldn't, if oh.
Alright, so now we've got the guy we've got the location to send people to now, so we'll go ahead and do that. Unfortunately, the weapon we want is behind here, but we can't get there until we do a certain boss in certain areas.